What's going on, guys? It's your boy Madman here, bringing you guys some Star Trek Online gameplay. Now, I have played this on the Xbox One. I'm playing it currently, well, obviously on the PS4 right now. And one moment. And for those of you who
every skill
have not played this,
of the same type to purchase. You will earn 1 space point every 1 level and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach level. Every skill costs 1 point of the same type to purchase. You will earn 1 space point every 1 level and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach level 50. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in unlocked paths.
Okay, now that I'm done with that, for those of you who have not played this yet, it's basically just it's a Star Trek MMO. I know a lot of people, you know, they'll tell you, oh yeah, the game gets boring after a while. If you're a Star Trek fucking nerd like me, this game will never be boring. Granted, it does take a lot of grinding and a lot of work to level up and get better ships. Like, this is the first one I started off with, and most people will know the ship's name that I chose. Okay. Which I chose to call it the USS Firefly. Granted, I'm using my real name as my captain's name. And right now I'm on the, it's called the TOS Federation, which is the original series Federation. One moment, let me get my app up. Right now I'm at like Warp 4. Because, I mean, starting out, the very first ship you get on here only goes up to Warp 4. There's a lot of... one of the things I like... Oop. Hello, Kush.
Oop. Hello.
And everybody, this is Kush.
Howdy.
What are you up to?
I'm just using a weapon called the Commie Smasher in Fallout 4.
The Commie Smasher? What? Are you're fucking joking, right?
Nope.
What
There's a mod that installed a weapon and I did not realize it is called the Commie Smasher.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it literally looks like one of them sock 'em boppers with a stick attached to it.
One of the Rock'em Sock'em robot arms.
No, you know, remember those like those little punching like things?
Yeah, the little fucking blow up boxing gloves.
Yeah, it looks like one of those with a handle attached to it.
That's actually really funny.
It's like the Commie Smasher was Commie something else.
What the hell is going on? Why the hell is the Federation attacking me?
Oh, the Commie Whacker.
Oh.
More
yeah, it's way worse. Have you played Star Trek Online?
Yep, but I got confused with that game.
Really? Why? Like, how did you get confused?
I don't remember exactly, but it was a while ago when it first came out.
Huh. Yeah, they've added a lot of stuff. Like, they've added TOS Starfleet, which is the original series Starfleet. It starts you off. Did you actually get to meet the crew of the Enterprise, and you get to help out the Enterprise? Like, hella early on in the game, it's like your second mission, or second or third mission.
Wait, they brought Star Trek to the console. I wonder if they'll ever give me a chance of playing Star Wars: The Old Republic on the console.
They have already, the developers have already stated that that game is going to stay PC. Unfortunately, because that would be fucking awesome.
They're
like
lazy.
Yeah, well, it's like they've been the developers of Star Citizen have been talking about bringing Star Citizen to console. Can you stop shooting? It's disabled.
I know the developers in the Old Republic are just being lazy. They're saying like we can do it. And the guy, I love how the head guy of the game said like he even wanted to bring it to console, and then there was the devs are just like, you don't want to do all the remapping for the keys for controllers.
Yeah, which, to be honest, it wouldn't take that much effort.
They're just lazy.
Yeah. It would take too long. It'd be too hard to do. Huh?
Like, we're already monetizing it. No, you're not. You're just sitting there making money off of microtransactions, you lazy bastards.
Yeah, and see, that's one of the things I like about Star Trek Online is like most of the MMOs that have been brought to PlayStation are pay to win, and this one is not pay to win.
I'd say Neverwinter isn't either.
Who isn't?
Neverwinter?
Yeah, but like you run into a lot of people like I don't know if you've done any like the PvP style stuff on Neverwinter.
I used to when it first came out.
Yeah. Well, on that, like you run into people all the time that sit there and like they paid out the ass so that they can get the better, like all the fucking good shit out the gate.
Now there's a voice I wasn't expecting. I take it you heard my distress call then.
Huh.
Well, in case you haven't noticed, I'm a
sweaty.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
I'm glad I didn't run into those people.
It gets ridiculous after a while on there. Like I had to stop playing it because it's just like fucking like really. It got so fucking aggravating. After a while, I was like, really, man? Like, the fuck? And this one, like, you'll run into people that have paid to get, like, the good ships and stuff, but it's like, it doesn't really make a difference because you don't have to pay to get the ships.
You can unlock them legit or what?
You can just, you can actually put in the work and effort and buy it.
We may be able to gain useful knowledge by scanning all of the infected.
Like, that's why, like, you know, if you find somebody that, like, they're a low level, but they have, like, a fucking good ship on here, more than likely what happened is they didn't want to put in the effort to actually work for their ship. But there's not a whole lot of people that play this game that haven't worked for what they have. And with them bringing in the original series Federation, which takes you all the way back to like Captain Kirk,
the creatures continue to be resistant to
they added in a bunch more ships.
It may be fascinating.
Just like when it first came out, you know how the graphics on this game were like complete shit when it first came out?
Yep.
They're not anymore. The graphics are actually pretty decent. You can actually go into a PvP match and find people actually playing. And unlike when it first came out, when nobody wanted to do PvP because the PvP was broken as shit. What? Did not expect you to fucking run out at me, you dickhead.
Why does this Raider have a teddy bear strapped to his chest?
Oh, you found the teddy bear raider. Awesome. That's the teddy bear raider, dude.
So we're getting attacked. Hold on.
Yeah, dude, that's the teddy bear raider. He's funny. Whoa.
Never mind.
Uranium ore. Oh shit, I forgot how to do this.
I like Nickel World. This is awesome.
You're like, what?
Nickel World.
Nipple World?
Nickel World.
Oh, Nuka World. I was like, what? Because it sounded like you were saying Nipple World. I was like, the fuck are you talking about? The fuck is Nipple World? It's like, I used to have it for Xbox One. I had all the DLC. What the hell is Nipple World?
Come on, Big Smoke, let's go. I should say Sexy Smoke, actually.
However, sometimes you will run into parts of the game that are broken ever since they brought out Season 13.5. Like, sometimes you'll be on your bridge walking around, and all of a sudden there'll be a guy with only his head sticking out of the chair.
Staring at
the auxiliary control station.
Yep. And remember when it first came out, how the only place you could explore was the bridge?
It's good to see a friendly face.
While I cannot...
Aye, she's a bop.
Oh, I was listening to a conversation.
Oh, no. Well, when it first came out, like, you know how you could only, the only thing you could explore in your ship was the bridge.
Aye, this is one of the broken relays, right here.
Dude.
Wait a minute, I was spaced out. Like,
That one was easy. Just a few more to go.
Yeah, when it first came out, I don't know if you remember, but like the only place on your ship that you could explore freely was the bridge.
I don't think I got that far.
Well, before all you could do is the only place you could explore when it first came out was the bridge. Now you can actually explore your whole ship.
I remember doing a fight sequence. Like,
Remember,
the ship.
parasites like the dark.
Yeah, that's like that. That's like the
They are.
beginning of it when like you get to walk around the inside of the ship and fight. But no,
And
they've
then
added in.
Went to a school academy, I think.
Fixed up straight away.
Yeah, well, yeah, you start off in the academy.
Oh, and then you fight in the ship.
Yeah, you start off in the academy
That
and
thing's got
to
a
learn
latch.
some
No
of the
trouble
basics
with
of the game, and then you go to your ship, and it's basically
Oh, then the captain makes you the captain.
yeah, because he gets taken by Klingons and killed.
This one just needs new fuses.
Enemy target on sensor. Enemy combatant in close proximity.
Bitch.
There we are. Good as new.
What?
Fucking hell.
I don't want to go for it now. I might play Deadpool. Let me see if Destiny 2 servers are back up.
You and your Destiny 2.
I just want to unlock this one gun that's overpowered.
Trying to fucking heal my guy. This fucking ship is infested.
Our odds
Oh.
of success are greatest if we remain in well-lit
still down.
areas.
Technically, it's not a ship; it's just station. But no, now when you go to the turbo lift, if you hold X, it brings up an option. It brings up a menu, and if you look at it, you can actually see like you can visit like the lower decks where like engineering, the warp core, that kind of stuff is, and then you can go to like the crew deck.
So they're making the game more immersive too.
Yeah. You can actually fly your ship into space dock now.
They
Like-
really make that game a lot better than it used to be.
Yes. And there's a fuck ton of people playing it now. It's ridiculous.
I still got
I think
time.
there's upwards of a little over 1 million people that play it. What the hell? Repair Deutronic relays? What?
Really? These guys are still riding?
Another neural parasite. Yeah, and like with the original series, basically, I don't know if you've ever watched Star Trek, but they had a deal, huh? They had it was an enforcement agency called called Temporal Agents, and if you follow the line of TOS, you actually can become a temporal agent after you complete the storyline, because you get basically transported to the future. Yeah. After you get done. Motherfucker! Stop fucking respawning, you dick. Oh yeah, that's smart, Scaverin. Oh, there's an enemy parasite right there, but I'm gonna run forward and just, touch it and see what happens. You fucking retard. It's like, what's been happening. It's like the fucking dude knows what's been happening the whole fucking time. I'm just gonna go up here and see what happens if I stand on top of this parasite that's been killing everybody. Fucking dumbass.
Right now, there he
Now
is.
this may be a bit tricky.
No! God damn.
Holy shit! Hello.
Just a wee
Not trying to kill you guys, just trying to knock you the fuck out.
bit. There.
Stop it! Oh, touch me! Oh, touch me!
Wait, I want to do this. The slapping Wolverine scene longer. I accidentally stopped it. No.
Controls and engineering. The only thing I don't like so far about the original series Federation area is, like, you know how on the old TV shows it had that weird fucking spotty shit all over the screen?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you have to deal with that when you're actually, like, playing as your character.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
That's, like, the only thing that's actually frustrating about it. But it doesn't last, it's only, like 5 missions long, which is, like, really fucking short. And then afterwards, you get to go back to
It looks like someone has
you get to go back to playing in the actual like how it should look. The blue light on this part is fucking frustrating though, because it burns your eyes. Fucking hurts.
Look, who are those soldiers? They're definitely not Starfleet.
Oh shit! They got some fucking hard missions on here too. Because I used to play it on Xbox One, dude. And I was saying that as you go down, like the missions actually get hard. I used to play it on Xbox One, and I got stuck on one of the missions for when you're going against the Klingon Empire, and it was a bitch and a half. You're stuck in like these gaseous clouds. You can't go too fast inside of the clouds because it'll damage your ship. And as soon as you get close to a Klingon ship, you get surrounded by like 20 of them.
God damn.
Yeah. And I didn't learn until last night there was actually an option to skip missions.
Salvage what you can and send a squad to kill the Federation vermin.
You can skip missions now?
Yeah. I didn't even know about that, and I was watching a video because I was trying to figure out how to get past it. So I was watching a video on it, and there was actually a guy that said that said pretty much everybody he knows skipped the mission. And I was like, wait a minute. You can skip missions? What the fuck? Like, why didn't I know about this? I was fucking irritated. I was like, how the fuck did I not know about that? That would have made it so much easier. Because like I'd gotten because once you reach level 10, you get a free ship.
Actually,
and I think it's like
the
every
name's
10
Dan.
levels you get a free ship or some shit.
This may be a little difficult to absorb,
ship
but
or
recent events may make it more plausible.
No, you get a decent ship.
Actually
You
from
get
the
a
future.
fucking
I can't tell you how far.
if you go through the
Just that it's a
original
future
through the
worth
normal
protecting.
storyline for Federation,
That's why I'm here
when you
now.
reach level 10, you can actually
The
select
aliens were
one of the
fighting
ships
a
that was
cold and cool,
that was the
and
Enterprise.
They're waging a temporal Cold War with us.
Yeah.
They're trying to change the timeline here. in order
And
to
it's
disrupt the
fucking
future.
it's got decent power, but when you're surrounded by 20 Klingon
Understand that I follow a temporal version
Klingon
of the Prime
warbirds,
Directive.
it
There's
fucking
only so
sucks.
much I can reveal to you. Trust that we're doing the right thing here. Time's a factor. We need to stop the Nakul from
Finally.
obtaining the neural
But
parasites.
no, it's a decent ship. Fuck man, if you have it on your PlayStation,
Not
if
cool
you have it on
ship
your
that brought
PlayStation,
these
download it,
invaders
dude. I
is
can
now
actually
fighting the
after I
USS
get done with this
Ptolemy.
part, I could actually go
I
in
don't
and I
have
could
it
help you.
Someone
Reinstall it.
must have sent a distress call.
'Cause I can actually help you get to level 10.
Unfortunately, Ptolemy is no match for the
Depends if I
Nakul.
have the space. So I have a
Neither is your ship.
Is yours a
At least not
500 or a
alone.
1 terabyte?
We should eliminate the
I have
parasites on the
500.
ships you fought earlier.
So is mine.
I meant to get an
Those
external hard
crews will
drive,
help you
but
once their minds are their own again.
I haven't had the time or money.
It's risky.
Or I forgot to
It's
get
our
one
best
when I was
shot.
working. But then again, I'm about to start working again right now, tonight.
So am I. Well, I'm not working tonight. I'm gonna end up working at Petco.
I don't want to work tonight. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot to upgrade.
Let me just hold the not cool off. Rescue the other ships, but they won't last long. K-13 is hailing us.
I'm transferring command codes to you now. Use them to remotely
Scotty!
access the computer on those disabled ships and emit an
Like,
ultraviolet
you've heard of
flash
Deep
inside.
Space Nine, right?
Nope.
This is Captain Sorrell of the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched.
There's a lot of iconic areas
Please
that
restore
you can
those
go to on
ships
here.
and join the fight quickly.
That didn't come. Looks like everyone's coming around. The parasites are gone.
This is Captain. What parasites?
Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
What the fuck
Ptolemy
kind of ship is that?
has been destroyed. They have some kind of temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding? Never heard of it. But maybe a modular triangle destructor.
That's a crazy looking ship.
Oh, good, not good, not good, not good. That guy don't like me.
Now it's time to put down some damage. Oh yeah. More time to fire torpedoes. I'm like, why the fuck aren't my torpedoes firing? Damn it. Holy shit! This thing is fucking kicking my ass! Hey, shut up. Okay, George. Shut up. Stop making me fucking fat talk. Sorry, I'm talking to my parrot.
You have a parrot?
Yeah, I have a quick parrot.
And it's trying to roast.
It's what?
Trying to roast
Nah, he's just swapping.
you. Wait, is he a talker or a squawker?
He talks and he's a talker. He's a Quaker parrot, dude. They actually talk.
I wanted to get a what's it called?
Fine work, Captain.
Cockatoos talk by any chance?
Yeah. Well, you can teach him to talk.
My mom was telling me to get an African Grey though.
African Greys are the best
collapsing.
ones
We're in
for
for a
talk.
right bumpy ride.
They're one of the
heard
most.
they'll talk back
If
a
you want
lot.
to get if you want to get a bird that actually talks back a lot, get like an African Grey or blue macaw, something like that. Get one of the more talkative birds. The more talkative the bird, the more it'll vocalize. This one, like, he's pretty talkative, but he's 2 years old and he doesn't. And his original owner didn't really teach him a whole lot of words. And unfortunately for me and my wife, he's learned how to tell people to fuck off.
It was a temporal vortex.
Is that what's the worst thing the bird can
It's been
learn?
quite a day, huh?
I
Cuss words.
apologize for springing all of this
Oh,
on you.
you wanna know what's really funny?
And I'll explain.
I got
more
him to
as
say.
soon as
I got
can.
him to say "mata
For
mata."
now, I can
Oh my god.
I was just looking at him, and I kept saying it over and over, and he looked at me, and all of a sudden he said it out of nowhere. I was like, yes.
Try to say I need healing.
I want to get him to say I'm not your father, or get him to mimic McCree's voice perfectly. It's high noon. Do you know how
I'm
many
your
people would be
Huckleberry.
freaking the fuck out? Yes.
Hey, I'm your Huckleberry.
Right.
Or get the
But-
bird to say
Let me
high
get this
noon
straight.
every time it's noon.
K-13, an entire space station just disappeared.
He
Stay
says,
safe.
like, if you cover him up at night, he'll actually say goodnight. He sits there and he night night.
We have a problem at Babel.
And then when you take
Coordinated rebels have
the
taken
cover off
several
of him in the morning,
Federation
he goes,
hostage.
"Good
They're
morning."
threatening to kill them unless the UFP withdraws from the
If
coordinates.
he
He'll
says
say,
it like
uh,
that, I'll
I'd like
just
you to
cringe
work
every
with the
morning if I ever
negotiation
saw a
team
bird
and
do
try
it.
to resolve this peacefully.
He's only done it like once, and that was this morning.
Captain,
What?
I need to speak with you in my quarters. I think it's time for.
Son of a bitch.
Hey, are African Greys pretty expensive though too?
There's more to this
Yeah,
mission
buy.
than you realize, Captain.
Yeah, my bird alone, he's a Quaker parrot, and he
Something's not right.
would usually cost around
I'll explain
$100 to $200.
How much would an African Grey typically cost?
It really
About
just
1,000.
depends on. It really just depends on where you go to get it, and like what they're charging at that time. If you go to someone that actually breeds them, it's going to cost a whole lot more. But like if you go to like pet stores you want to be careful because some pet stores like PetSmart they tend to get birds and small animals from highly disreputable sources.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Petco used to, but Petco has like a bunch of new policies. They can't get them from sources that are disreputable anymore. Like they actually had, like before they buy animals from anywhere now, they actually go through a huge, like kind of like a background process. And yeah, then they end up going only through them. Which right now they're in the middle of fighting with one of the people that they buy leopard geckos from, because in shipment they had a leopard gecko whose tail broke off in shipment, and they had to discount it at 75% off, which they sold it for like $5 because they sell it for like 30.
I want to get an African Greg and do live streams with.
Dude, there's actually a video up on my YouTube where my parents' name is George, where George is actually on my shoulder. Unfortunately, the little bastard keeps trying to eat my fucking headset, so he's in trouble right now and he's in his cage.
So every time you be playing, grabbing your headset.
Oh yeah, dude, he loves grabbing my headset. I'm trying to save this headset because he's already tried biting on the cord, which on my controller, he's already took a piece out of my controller for my thumbstick. It's not a big piece, it's just like a tiny fucking, it's like the size of the head of a pen. Oh, he don't, dude, George don't give a fuck. George got no chill.
Bird does what it wants.
George got no chill. Huh, George?
All right. I appreciate your patience.
He doesn't
like
it though.
As a temporal agent.
Like, say you go into my bathroom and you shut the door.
You help me stop one temporal
incursion. He sits there and he squawks and yells at you.
There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it.
So you have to do with the bird one.
Not really. Like, we just got him like day before yesterday.
To monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent
and we're his third owner in like 4
we
or 5
believe they
months.
disrupted the Babel conference in 2268.
So he is in a very bad.
I want to send you back there to stop them.
So he's having to bond to another owner. His original owner had to get rid of him because she was like 70 and couldn't take care of him anymore, so she brought him into Petco and surrendered him. And one of the employees took him. Her name was Michaela. She's actually my old PO's daughter.
For me.
Wait, parole?
Yeah. Dude, I was locked up for 4.5 years in juvie, and I was locked up in maximum security. Like, you raise your arm above your waist, your ass is getting tackled.
And make sure the conference proceeds as planned.
She was talking about her dad, and he goes, yeah, his name is Mike, and I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute, what's his last name? She goes, oh, it's Mike McGrew. I was like, oh shit. She goes, what? I was like, he was my PO.
But we'll detect Nakul agents
do the job right.
But no, she's moving somewhere.
She hook you up?
Huh?
She hook you up with the bird free or pay for it?
We're paying $100 for it.
Oh, because I got my just like my dog. I got my dog for free. Oh. I got hooked up with them.
Thank you.
My friend, she typically just hooks people with animals for free. As long as you promise to just take care of the animal.
Yeah.
Then she would just give it to you for free.
Damn. But no,
and free shots.
She was really wanting us to take him because she wanted to still be able to like see pictures of him and stuff like that. Cause she's moving somewhere where they told her that they're only gonna allow her to have 2 of her birds, and so she took the 2 that she's had the longest. But she still wanted to see like pictures of him and stuff like that.
Worn this uniform for some time.
That's the problem. I need to find a place where I can keep animals in my apartment.
What's really funny is tenant laws, and this is in any state you're in. If it is a caged animal, which a bird is technically considered a caged animal, your landlord can't do shit.
Nice work.
So even if they have,
They can
even if they say that,
hey, they can sit there and they can sit there and hoop and holler and throw a big fit all they want, but if they try to kick you out for it, you can take them to court and you will win 100%. Because it is a caged animal. It poses no threat to the building itself. That's the only reason why,
that little whole
why
little
landlords won't let 'em.
that little whole little thing right there with the animals, having no animals, they can't say anything then.
No, dude, they can't say shit.
Oh shit.
Like say you have a ferret, a lizard, a bird, a snake, something like that. Something that has a cage. It is considered a caged animal. The only ones that are not considered caged animals are like dogs and cats. Those are the only ones that they can tell you no on. They can't tell you no on a caged animal because it doesn't pose any threat to the apartment itself. The apartment house or whatever. The only reason why most people will say like no dogs and no cats allowed is because they're worried about like a urine or poop smell seeping into like the floors, the walls, that kind of thing, and ruining the value.
Oh, don't worry, the bird won't unless it starts chewing everything up.
Yeah. Well, no, like even then, like you can train birds not to chew.
True. Would you recommend link slip or no?
It really just depends if you're going to be getting like an avian harness for it or something. Like you can get like they actually make harnesses for the birds that the leash attaches. Well, on some of them the leash attaches to where the belly is, and it just kind of loops around the wings. And then they also have ones that like it's basically just a foot loop. It goes around their leg. Some of them snap on. Some of them they're like a slip knot. But yeah, I would actually go for a snap on leg loop because then the bird can't just pull it off. Like I tried putting one of the slip knot type ones on mine and he just took it off. He just basically told me. He just basically sat there and went. He just basically sat there and went, "Fuck you," and took it off.
This bird damn smart.
Oh yeah, he's hella smart. And another thing to do with them is like something that actually I found out. Like I thought it was kind of interesting is like the kids shows that are meant to help kids learn. They can actually help bird learn also.
Who can?
Like the kid shows that are meant to help kids learn, like 1 and 2 year olds.
All that.
Yeah, they can actually help birds learn. They can help them with speech, their intelligence. It actually helps them out.
Now, what if I give a bird a Rosetta Stone?
What? Get a bird a Rosetta Stone?
Yeah, just like the bird listens to Rosetta Stone.
Is there something I can help you with? I'm well aware of that. Of course.
They have a Spanish-speaking, French-speaking, German-speaking, English-speaking bird.
Teaching you a language other than what is native to you is other than like whatever is native to your area is actually really hard.
It's possible but hard, right?
I say game broken. There is 2 females and some weird short pig looking dude that are like they are one.
Oh.
And they're all 3 different fucking heights. The fuck? I really wish I was stoned right now because this would be really funny.
I better take a time.
I have discovered another species. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell is going on now?
Arrow.
Continue following
Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time
right
last time.
hero.
Excuse me, George. Shut up. Excuse me?
Head back toward
What?
the reception.
little asshole.
What'd the bird say now?
He just squawked at me.
Head toward the observation deck.
He likes to tell people no. Like, he loves it.
Turn toward the engineering circuits, away from the turbo leaf. There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Gav.
Now what? Oh, go up here. Now what the fuck am I doing? Turbo left to deck 5. What fucking mission am I on? Mission journal.
Oh my god, did they really just make a glory hole pun?
What?
They just made a glory hole pun.
Every skill costs 1 point of the same type to purchase. You will earn 1 space point every 1 level and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach level 15. For each skill purchase, you will earn progress in unlocked paths.
I questioned something. Why they just look like that?
Captain's food, see it?
Well, he can be killed.
I mean, like the regular soldiers, though.
Stabilize Captain Kirk! Fuck yeah! Talk to Captain Chekhov? What? Captain Chekhov? What?
Good. It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to...
Since when is Chekhov a fucking captain? Hey! Ugh. My fucking nose.
Ow.
I'm not gonna stop until this fucking mission's done, damn it. Because I got this mission and 2 more left, and then I will be back where I should be. Lieutenant Commander Scott.
Someone set a bomb in here. I cannot defuse and keep the mains online at the same time. Wait, Chekhov. Is that you? You look older than me, laddie. And you? The last time I saw you was on Rosanna Station. Something went...
It's complicated, Scott. We've been sent back in time to keep the Enterprise from being destroyed. Aliens are trying to...
All right, lad. You can start by... Divert power to the number 6 shield.
Oh, here we go. I was like, what the fuck? Where am I going? Number 6 shield.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
A long ass mission.
Auxiliary power to weapons.
Oh, my head. One moment. Oh, my head is just... Auxiliary power to weapons? Where the fuck are weapons at? Dude. Auxiliary power to weapons, but where the hell is the weapons console at? Oh, there it is.
Still.
Good work. Now check on that bomb. Prepare teams to deck 5.
Do what? Prepare teams to deck 5. Okay.
Oh, what the? Okay.
Good work. Now check on that bomb.
Expect.
laser.
Ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about.
And they've actually got true cutscene now.
That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it. Scott, I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't tell anyone what happened here. It could damage the timeline irreparably.
Okay, I already know what happens, okay? Beam to Orion.
Good luck to you. Energizing. What's this?
Join. I'm trying to duel his ass in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Trying to do whose ass?
Jordan's ass in Yu-Gi-Oh again.
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security system.
Invite him to the party, man.
He didn't join.
Huh?
He didn't join.
I wonder why he didn't join. Maybe he's just being a jackass, that's all.
I'm sure learn some sexy juice. We're gonna play hard-ass.
Try to play some hard-ass Octodad, really?
That game is fucking hard.
Not true.
I'm really
get
sure.
console.
I need to beat Infamous Second Son one more time. And I'll have
My second son is over here. Over at security console, then fight off Nahul and Orions.
It's really bugging me that I got the game to like the last trophy, which is just beating it on the hardest difficulty. And I was so close, and then I sold the disc copy, but I re-downloaded the game.
What?
I need to finish
Doom is way too easy for what it is now. I mean, I remember Doom used to be ridiculously hard.
I like the Doom before this one.
And Doom used to actually be, you know, kind of scary. Now it's like cartoon DS.
That's the
Yeah.
Personally, I like Obsidian's Fallout over Bethesda. Right there in this situation too.
That's because Obsidian actually knew what the hell they were doing.
Like New Vegas was
I'm going to
perfect.
try to attach the bomb to the...
The repair system was perfect.
Yes.
And the characters were amazing.
Yeah, they're actually supposed to be adding like true crafting to Startrek Online.
All I really hope for is that they make a New Vegas 2 and Obsidian's in charge of it.
Yes.
I would be happy. Story mode, I guess.
Beam us up, Daniels. What, George? What? You got a problem? What? I was walking you until I piss you off, and you open my cage and let me out, even though I'm still in trouble. Yeah, I know what you're doing. I know what you're up to.
That was close. I'm glad I got you out of there in time. You're both valuable agents. Of course, no one will know what we've done today, with the exception of Commander Scott. That being said, this won't be the strangest thing he'll see in his career.
So I can't skip
by a lot. Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid.
That was quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine temporal agent, my friend. As good as it was to see Enterprise again, I have other duties to attend to. We're preparing for a very serious event. Battle of... but you don't need to worry about that now. Enjoy your time on the frontier of yesteryear. A time that will never come again.
Return to sector space. Asshole.
I don't want to see this movie. If I watch Naruto backstory, I would have watched the damn series.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is long. However, the timeline was preserved, thanks to you and Captain Chekhov. The Babel Conference proceeds as planned, and Korridan is admitted to the Federation. Well done. I'll continue to monitor the timeline for incursions. I hope I can count on you again when the time comes for action.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Well, anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end my video here. So if you guys like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button down below, subscribe for more content, and have a wonderful day, you guys.